So, the official Samsung cases are always interesting. Sometimes they are amazing and sometimes they are such a big disappointment. Then today we are looking at the PU leather case called the Kindsuit, the clear grip case, the silicone case, and finally the S Pen case. Let's start with that one first. The Fold 6 has its own design for the S Pen, aka the Slim S Pen. It's the thinner version of what's exactly the same S Pen, but it's made flat to make it easier to store within a case, as the Fold 6 doesn't have the built-in slot like the S24 Ultra. This case is very comfortable to hold, due to the shape on the back which holds the S Pen. Now, the function is pretty disappointing in my opinion, as you need to push to get the pen out and then you can grab it. It feels a little gimmicky and requires too much effort compared to the S24 Ultra, where you could just lightly tap it to click it out there. Here it feels cheaper and requires, relatively speaking of course, more effort. Even though it's a case that's made by Samsung, it's a two-part design and you hate to see it. And because of it, it's full of stickers to hold the front piece. The backplate doesn't have any stickers luckily, but its fit isn't good either. It's just too easy to get off. And coming from me, that's saying something, since I mostly prefer cases that are easy to get off. I feel like it's getting close to dangerous here, as I can totally see the case coming off with a drop. That's most likely why some other manufacturers chose a sticker on the backplate as well. But I'm already getting sick and tired of the amount of stickers, and especially the thin stickers, which don't work 9 out of 10 times. It's just horrible. And it's such a shame too, because I really like how comfortable this case feels to hold. It's like the naked phone feel, where you don't even notice that you have a case on there. I also love the camera bump design here, which, although minimalistic, does the job and looks amazing at it. Very good cutouts at the bottom for the USB-C, and even the button cutouts are great. Still, no hinge protection, but that's a very subjective topic it seems. Second one we look at is the PU leather Kindsuit. This one looks amazing and is as genuine as PU leather is going to get. They really made this one as close to leather as possible. They also matched the brown color of the case with a copper metallic-ish color on the camera bump, which looks amazing. So as far as the looks, they look very good. The feeling in the hand is also top-notch. Very minimalistic case, so feels thin as if you don't really have a case on there. The fit is also a little better here, with noticeable clicks to the fit as well, which actually holds with a little pressure applied. I think this is the base level of what's needed in a case for the Fold 6. So here it's still not a tight fit or anything, but it's better than the previous case for sure. This case also features a very premium feeling suede-like inner, which is definitely different from all its competitors, as this feels as premium as real suede. Great job! Even the texture on the PU leather feels and looks like the real deal. I'm amazed at what's possible with PU leather nowadays. Very little play with these sides, and once glued on there it will probably not move an inch. But that means it's not possible to keep disassembling it, as the glue would dry out over time. There aren't any backup stickers in the package either, so you cannot redo unless you want to go the do-it-yourself route. Moving on to the clear case, once again a two-piece design, and even worse than the ones before it. It 100% needs the stickers. The front will just simply fall off if you don't apply the stickers. Which is funny because the backside fit is actually really good. Not sure what they are doing here, but these cases feel rushed for sure. The backside has its own issues though, and suffers from too much play on the side where the button cutout is. It's hard plastic, so no silicone was used here, and because of it, it will probably not yellow soon, or at least take a little while extra. The grip on the back is a step backwards too, as I've already seen that one with the S23 Ultra. And they ditched that one for the S24 Ultra for a much better system. They brought it back with this one though, and I don't like it all that much. You can only use it with 3 or 2 fingers through it as a backup for falling, of which there are hundreds of types with MagSafe. So in my opinion, MagSafe would still be preferable. I must say though that the silicone outer on the grip feels really comfortable, but the elastic band is still too tight. I don't have big hands, but imagine having big hands. It's pretty much impossible to use. The camera bump is once again that same minimalistic one, and here they opted for a silver design, which is nearly flush with the camera and looks amazing. No sharp edges on the backside end and all rounded off. And the bottom cutout is good too. So once again, so much potential, but for me, they kill it themselves with the hideous fit and too much stickers. Now, saving best for last, the silicone case. Not kidding, the fit here is perfect. Not too tight, but still easily detachable from the phone. I feel like the only reason you would want stickers here is for that tiny piece on the small screen and for a tiny bit of play on the other side. Other than that, the front piece won't get detached by simply using it or breathing in its vicinity. So even without the stickers, this case will hold. And you could even argue that these stickers for the tiny left piece are optional, since you won't really touch that anyway. And by not using that sticker, it won't detach the front piece when falling, for example. Still very comfortable to hold, even though here they added more on the back. Because here you have the grip we just talked about, but also a kickstand. The kickstand can be used normally, but also angled, which is unusual with the fold cases because normally it's only used angled. So good on them. It feels nice in hand, has enough grip, and feels like a minimal case, even though the grip and the kickstand on the back kind of ruin it. I would absolutely love to have this case without all the junk on the back. Still, no protection for the hinge, which might be one of its only downsides. If you want a Samsung case, this is where it's at. All links are in the description, and if you aren't convinced yet, make sure you also watch my other Fold 6 case videos, and I'll hope to see you there.